Hello there everybody, wee Paddy from across the shock. I'm sitting by the window here in the flat and I thought I'll do a wee video, but I just want to do something off the cuff that really just takes no effort. And this is most of mine, I know, yeah, I can hear you said most of mine don't have much effort, but I try. Now, what I've got this morning is it's one of these ones where it's an open tag. I love open tags, but I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just not picking the right ones, but I'm not getting a lot of response, but I'm going to keep on trying. So there we go. Try. First of all, I would like to say thank you very much to Blade Banter for his coverage of the show. He's just done the Big Knife show there, and his coverage was amazing. He is a natural. I just loved everything about it, and he deserves a huge amount of credit for the time that he put into it. I loved it. For people like me who live across the shock or live in different parts of America who can't get to these big shows, or anywhere else in the world, sorry, I meant to say there. But it's so important for us because we get to see the new up and coming things firsthand. So I thank him for that. The second thing about today's video is, in the description below, I would like you to name me 2 new channels that I might visit that you've recently got. Some with low numbers. Don't want anybody with high numbers. Low numbers that I can go and have a wee visit. I feel as if I need a refresh again. I'm getting the same sort of things over and over, and it's nice to get that refresh. Could you imagine watching me every day for the rest of your life? No. So I'll put 2 down in the description. The 2 I'm going to put down is a man called Logan Stout. And he does a really varied mix of videos, but he does an awful lot of 1-minute videos, just a quick, brief overlook of a knife. And then every now and then he does a 15 to 30 minute full review. But most of his are just wee 1-minute ones to let you see knives. And I love that about him, because if it's a wee, sometimes you just want a wee quick flick through and watch 1 minute. I will not start watching a video and then stop. So sometimes I just pick shorter ones to fly through. Other times I love sitting down to an hour-long one. Quite happy, no problem. The second one is a man called, the channel's called Grateful Panic. And this is another man, he is very much, he'll show you his EDC that he carries for today. He carries a pretty good EDC every day. And I love watching what people carry in EDC. And then he'll do a review of a knife. Not particularly long videos, but he has a lovely calming way with him, and I can sit and watch him for hours. Again, both of them haven't got a huge amount of subs, and I think they're worth people going over and having a wee look. Let me know what you think of them. The second thing is about this video. Now that my subs are going up, I'm finding it quite difficult. I get it, and let me tell you, I am so happy. I usually get a huge response of people, and their conversations sometimes rather than just hello, thank you, goodbye, and I enjoy that immensely. But just for this one, I have a couple of things happening in the next couple of days, and what I'll do is when I read, if you put something down, I'll put a heart. I don't do an automatic heart. You only get a heart in my channel if I push the button to say I've read it. So if you get a heart, you'll know I've genuinely read your comment, and if it needs a reply, I'll give it a reply. But I just wanted this one I've had quite a few big long ones, and I'm quite a busy couple of days, so I'll not do this very often, but just for this time, please accept you mightn't get a big long reply. But please do put down, you see, even if you haven't got a channel, more importantly, if you haven't got a channel, this is your time to get in on the act. Would you put down channels that you watch? Because you're the ones that keep us going. You are the ones that keep us going. You find the new channels and you look for them. Share them with us, please. So, there's a lot going on here today. I'm all over the place. So, what I'm going to do, I'll just quickly go through the 5 knives I've chosen. Right, for an assisted opener. I know some people don't like them, but some I really like. This one, and I'm sure if you're a knife man, you'll know that sound. This is the Kershaw Blur. I just love this knife. I love that thwack. I de-assisted it. This was kindly given to me. I de-assisted it, and I put it back in the next day because it's just amazing. It nearly takes your hand off, but it suits this knife. This knife, as you can see, this is not a a kept pretty knife. This is, well, you can't really see. I'm not doing a good job here. This is well used, this knife, let me tell you that. And the coating on it is great. Well used. Now, the second one has probably turned out to be my favourite of all time. No, it's not. But it's one of my favourites of all time. I get confused. And it's this. And we all know it. It's the Paramilitary 2. This again was a gift. I just want people to know how lucky I am. I don't have a lot of money. I've been gifted so many knives that just, look at that. That is just beautiful. You could play with that all day long. It taught me how to finger flick. I didn't know how to finger flick before I got this. And this taught me how to do it. So, it's the Paramilitary 2 with a deep pocket carry clip. Murdered out, and it just looks absolutely stunning. I love the knife. I love the sound of it. It gives a good thwack. That would be a theme that runs through a lot of my knives. It's that sound as well as the action. The next one for wee Paddy is going to be one of his newest ones, and it's going to be a Ganzo who I love. Probably my favourite knife, knife maker. Crazy as that sounds, but they are. Look at that. How's that? The new Ganzo in D2, and this one is a flipper on ceramic bearings. Look at that. Ganzo. I go back to the old Ganzos where for about 3 days your fingers would ache. You had cuts and blisters on the side of your fingers where you were trying to work them in till you got them going. And then they were great, but you had to work them in. So this is just, look at that. That's from the box. I did nothing with it. Nothing. And I'm going to throw another Ganzo in. Now, this one is, this is going to be the shock. I have a Benchmade 940 that is my grill knife, and I love it. Best knife I have. To me, it's just everything in an EDC knife that it should be. But I'm going to pick a Ganzo for the axis lock or the G-lock or whatever you want to call it. It's not an axis lock, so we'll say a G-lock. That's the opening. Now watch this. How cool is that? Ganzo on just bearings. Amazing. Watch this. It's better. Now, there's my knife. Look, you can see the angle. Look at that. It's closed. It is unbelievably better. Look at the angle. Closed. It is just, it's amazing. A little Ganzo, and it's better than the my BM. Although my BM's a better knife and I love it more, but as an axis lock or a themed axis lock, that is a better action. And I find that, I don't know whether everybody who's got one of these, this is the Ganzo, I should have checked, FB763. I don't know whether everybody's is the same, but that I have done nothing to, I haven't had this knife apart. Haven't needed to. It's been like that straight away. Just great. So there we go. And the last one's going to be an odd one. The last one is this knife. My Titty-Out. My GEC. My I can't get it out of my pocket knife. Listen to this. Is that not the nicest? I try not to slam it now. I was in the beginning, but it can slam if you let it go. But I just think, just that opening makes you feel you've got a knife in your hand. So that is my Titty-Out. It's the 78, number 78 GEC. Absolutely lovely. And I know it's not a fast and flashy opener, but it's the sound. The walk and talk, as I'm learning, is just heavenly. It feels substantial for a knife. I can't get this out of my pocket. I want to get it out to try other things. Well, I do try my trial knives, but I'm not using any of my other knives that I've got. So I'm hoping that dries up a wee bit soon and I'll get something else in my pocket. I just put a new edge on it, or its first edge on it the other night. Cut myself while I was doing it, but there we go. So that's it, folks. Video's over. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get under 10 minutes. Go, Paddy! See you very soon. Thank you very much for everybody, for my subscribers. You're amazing. And I'll see you shortly in a couple of days. Take care. Bye.